Good morning everybody, and welcome to a new series of FortressCraft Evolved 64-bit mode survival. And in this series what we're going to do is not actually do a new world, we're actually going to do a world for tutorials. We're going to be using our main world as well for some of the more advanced tutorials because it takes a while to get things up and running, but we're going to show you how to start off your game. So you'll come up to this information screen. You'll have multiplayer, which I don't know anything about, so I'm not going to do no tutorials on that. Hopefully somebody else will do a tutorial on that and show you how to connect if you want to do multiplayer. You've got the quick button at the bottom of the screen. You've got the follow Twitter link on the bottom right, and you've got the world select, which you can either click on with a mouse or press the space bar, and all the information in the top right hand corner tells you what version you are, and we are running version 1.19-RC14, which is Bleeding Edge, which means it's a beta test. So we're going to be going into this, and so some of the information, if you're not on Bleeding Edge, probably won't be exact, but because my main world is Bleeding Edge, we're going to do the tutorials in Bleeding Edge. So the first thing that you're going to come to is in this room here. Oh, do excuse me coughing, I wasn't very well this morning when I started to record this. So you can see that this is my main world. We can't do anything else with it. It's been done. The only thing we can do is reset world, and obviously we're not going to be doing that. And you can see that this big screen now has been made a lot bigger. It used to be half the size of this. It used to be actually quite alright. So then we've got tutorials. So we're going to reset that world, and we're going to go yes, because that is one that we didn't want to do. Happyville, this is one that we're going to be getting on to. Happyville is just a name, and you've got 10 of these, 10 different one of these, so you can pick any one of these that you like. And these all these 10 things are your save files. They're Colville, My First Fortress, Hexahedron Lands, Cube Ford, and they're just names. They're not anything else. So this is where we're going to go. We're going to have a look at Voxton, and the reason we're looking at that is because we can read, and you can see the bits of the information, and the default settings are basically for new players. Okay, so if you never ever played it fast before, these are what you want to do, and all you do is, if you want to play on this, you just create world, and that's it. It will start. But we're going to go through them, and we're going to say, right, okay, resource level. Default settings are generally easy for new players. If you want it even easier, choose Eternal Day. Remember, these settings are locked for the duration of your world. You cannot change it once you've made your world, guys and girls. Okay, so if you press easy and we go to normal resources are well balanced for most single player world. And so we've got Greg level resource will massively reduce your rate of progression. This is balanced for 24/7 dedicated multiplayer servers or very patient people. Okay, and yeah, you've got to be patient, because on easy, a bar, an iron bar or a titanium bar, or whatever type of bar we're making, will take 8 units of ore. On normal mode, which we're going to play on, it will take 16 bars, 16 ore to make 1 bar. On Greg mode, it takes 32. So unless they've been changed, it's 8, 16, 32. Okay, so power level. Easy power gives greatly improved solar collection and pyrothermic rates. Endgame machines are not significantly affected. This will greatly affect the speed of early game progress. Okay, we don't do that. We do normal. Normal power gives a balanced power generation. Oh, excuse me. This will slow down early game progression. Oh, I don't think it slows down early game progression too much. But then I haven't played on easy mode for a very, very long time. Conveyor speed. You got fast conveyors. Conveyors means less waiting around. They're about twice as fast as normal. And standard normal conveyors, well balanced, and emphasis higher tier conveyance systems. Now I've seen them when they're fast and they're extremely quick. It's literally you can run antimatter drill heads off a standard T1 line. That's how quick they are. Okay. Day night cycle. We've got normal day night cycle is 24 minutes. For the 12 minutes of darkness, you'll suffer from extreme temperature drops, increased mob aggression, and reduced visibility. Eternal day means that your solar collection systems will work constantly and you do not suffer from a temperature drop at night. Choosing will allow much faster early game progression. Now we don't have eternal night, so we're going to ask if it's eternal night can be brought in, because if we've got eternal day, why don't we have eternal night? You know, it'll be a challenge to play the game in eternal night. Definitely be a challenge, because you won't be able to use solar power for a start. That's totally up. So we're going to play on normal. Now, trivial mods is not recommended for most players. Mobs still exist to allow full progression, but will pose no challenge. And this is considered opting out of a large part of the gameplay. You'll get reduced base threat and reduced spawn rates on hive minds and other base interfering mobs. Okay, so if you still want to play but you don't want to be worried about mobs, do the trivial mobs. Okay, that will help you greatly get to understand it. But I just recommend that you just play on normal mods. This is where it has good choice, because some of the mobs they're quite cute and cuddly, and but they can be quite an irritant, like the Minox, which we'll show you when we first go towards creating this. Now rush mode we can't show you because it's locked, okay, and that is part of the end game, currently part of the end game, that if you make an orbital upload array to upload 10 million units of power into your destroyed starbase, you can unlock this rush mode and you get a lot more bits and pieces. So we'll all get there. We'll get there in the tutorials. So to rename, well, to select the mode type that you got creative or survival. Okay, so creative, you can just do anything you like. Okay, but we're not going to show you creative because that's totally different bits and pieces. And this, again, when you're typing your name, okay, don't have any spaces, don't have any of these or any of these sorts of characters, because it will cross the grain. So we go like that. Helsinia tutorials. Helsinia is what I mainly use when I'm making a new world and stuff like that. So you can see, press return to get your mouse back. So you can see that we've got normal resource level, normal power, standard conveyor speed, normal day-night cycle, mob difficulties, normal mods. And if we just click on one more, you can see hard mobs. Here it is, hard mobs. Choose this and you will be not only dealing with much harder mobs, but if your central power hub blows up, then it's game over permanently. This is only for very experienced players. That's a challenge that we're not going to be undertaking anytime soon. Okay, so again, like I said, we're going to go normal mods and we're going to go create world. Okay, so what you'll get is, in a moment, you'll get the loading screen, and depending how quick or slow your computer is how quick or slow the loading will do. And like I said, this is the latest version, so here we go. This is the start screen. There's your space station that you're building to repair. And you can see asteroid comes out of nowhere, like asteroids do, and bang. So you can see that your space station is not utterly destroyed, but you've been hit by the explosion wave and you are going down to the local planet. And we've got a couple of moons as well. So here we go. Here we crash. And that's it, boys and girls, for the very first episode, because what we'll do is this start here can be very intensive and stuff like that. So you can see that you've landed on the base world. Okay, this is where you start off. You have this force field around us. We can't go out of that force field or anything like that. We have to follow the instructions here, which have totally been changed to when we first started it, and it's much easier than what we've got. And also, I don't know if you quite saw it, we had Henrietta, the spider bot, fall down with us, and she's a good boss. She's on our side, and if we start off, we can see that we're straight over a cliff edge. You get these worlds like this, so we're not going to restart it. We're going to say that's it, we're going to do that, start from there. I know it's going to be a pain, I know it's going to be a hard struggle, but that is where we are. So we will go and start from here, and we'll catch you next time on the next tutorial, where we show you how to go through the start menu and how to get through everything and to get started. Have fun, stay safe, see you on the bounce. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up, leave comments, and we'll get back to you. Bye for now.